I didn't have anything fundamentally against Obama at all. I liked Clinton. I didn't have anything against Clinton, against Bill Clinton. And then Obama came in. I was like, good, black president, good for us, you know.
It's very charismatic.
Very charismatic. And then he started giving these speeches. And in the speeches, and I'll ask Joe to find it. There's two. There's one where he was like, he's in front of a crowd and he was saying, you know, you may be popular and you may have a lot of money, but you didn't do that yourself. You know, you had school teachers and everyone's like cheering and it's like, and then it goes, and you had to drive on a road. Who built that road? And then he said, you didn't build that business yourself. Someone else did or something. And the crowd like started cheering. And I was like, okay, this is weird and dangerous, this kind of talk about rabble-rousing a crowd of dumb poor people into cheering because I've convinced the person that ran the business and started the business didn't do it themselves. And by the way, when they don't do it themselves, it makes the government in a better position to come in and help relieve them of their burden of their business that they started, you know, because everyone is rich, doesn't pay their fair share in taxes. Nobody started their own business. Well, good. If they're just bad people that didn't start their own business, and why shouldn't the government come in? And then he gave another speech, Joe, where he goes, at a certain point, you have enough money. I mean, when's enough? You got to have a certain point. Back, that's when his net worth was, $12 million, not 400 million, and he was only on his third house, not his seventh house. But I started realizing, this guy's a dangerous, and he's a race hustler too, and we got kind of fooled by him. But very
fooled. I mean, he set up the largest money laundering scheme with the Obamacare program that in modern history. I mean, the trillions of dollars going to big pharma and insurance companies. He bolstered up spend into healthcare in ways that we had never seen before, and not like effective healthcare either. So you're right. He was one of the most charismatic people who was capable of pulling off some of the most underhanded programs and norms.
Right. And so Kamala Harris seems like a less skilled version of him. If you're going to have really bad policies, you better come in a really pretty package, and he came in a really, I say pretty, but what I mean is a very palatable, polished package. So he could take his shit ideas and we would gobble it up. Her package is not as polished.
Oh, and they know it too. They've been planning her debut for months. People think that this was all of a sudden Biden, after the debates, wasn't qualified to run for re-election. That's not true. They knew that, as early as the beginning of this year that was the plan. There was already talks of Kamala Harris, and the only reason it's Kamala Harris is because of money, because she's the only one that can take the Biden Victory Fund dollars, which is, hundreds of millions of dollars, and use it in this election. So they've been prepping on her public persona 180 for a while now. And they've hired the best of the best. They are directly paying young influencers.
Right.
This is like, I'm estimating her debut right now, total spend to be close to $160 million.
Really?
Oh yeah. This is like the breakthrough Hollywood launch of all time. I mean, this is like Spielberg level production. It's look at the impact it's had, and people think that this is all grassroots and organic engagement. None of it's organic engagement. This is designed. It's one of the biggest media productions I think we'll ever see.